Hello, welcome to your 7-day challenge. My name is Melisa Meral, owner of Let's Get You Organized. I run a company called Make Shit Happen LLC. I'm doing business as Let's Get You Organized. So what I do down here in San Diego, California is help scattered shopaholics get organized. So I'm clearing the clutter, I'm doing clutter coaching, I'm really trying to rewire the thinking of my clients to try to get them to reach their organizational goals and needs. So with that being said, welcome to your 7-day challenge. I'm so happy that you're here. I can't wait to bring you awesome content and start this video series. So you're gonna have 7 videos. It's a 7-day challenge with 7 worksheets that go along with the videos. So I really hope that after watching these videos, you can really start to get a feel for what Let's Get You Organized is all about, what the clutter coaching kind of feels like, and how you can learn more about getting organized. So without further ado, today we're going to be talking about abundance mindset. So if you haven't already, please refer to the email that I sent you that has the PDF download in the document. You can download it. You can print it out if you want to, although I'm not a huge fan of paper clutter, which you'll soon find out. But if you want to just fill it out electronically, I made it a fillable worksheet. So you can actually just go in there and type it in and then just hit save as before you close it out. That's key, right? Don't just close it out without saving, because it'll save the blank copy that you downloaded in the first place. So either download it, have it open in your browser while you're watching this, like in a different tab, or print it out and have it in front of you with pen and paper. So, abundance. I struggled with this for years. I grew up in a home that kind of fostered a scarcity mindset. It wasn't the best environment to be raised in, where, you know, everything was flowing and everything was abundant and we had wealth and we had money and we had lots of free time and free energy and free time to do things and money to spend on trips and stuff like that. It was kind of this like little environment where, yeah, we had a nice house, we grew up in a great area. You know, obviously San Diego, California is pretty affluent just in general terms. Globally. So we grew up in a nice home. We had our nice things. You know, we had, both parents had a car, both parents had a job, both parents had degrees. But as far as the abundance mindset, it just wasn't there. So constantly my parents were telling us, money doesn't grow on trees, and who do you think you are to do that? And rich people are, you know, either bad or they just are doing things differently and we don't understand it. And, you know, constant, stories that were feeding into my head as a child just really didn't foster an abundance mindset for me as an adult. So here I am today, 30 years old, and I have finally opened my eyes to this journey of abundance mindset. I'm never going to say I've mastered the abundance mindset, because I don't think anybody really has. There's always learning to be done. Even with my home organizing, I could always be more organized. So that being said, you can always have room for more abundance in your life. So I want you to really sit down with this worksheet, get clear on what you want. I also never asked myself what I want. I was constantly doing things for other people. If you're a woman watching this, you might be able to relate. Or if you're a servant leader type of male, you might be able to relate. You're constantly doing things for others. You're wondering what your parents are gonna think, what your friends are gonna think, what your spouse is gonna think, what your kids are gonna think, what the guy at the supermarket checking your bags out at the cashier station is gonna think, you know? We're constantly thinking about what others are gonna think about us and not living our life authentically. So I want you to really sit down and ask yourself, what the heck do I want? So in my mind, I want more fun in my life. I want more freedom in my life. I want less stress in my life, meaning a more calm and peaceful environment in my life. Sometimes you might have to think about what you want less of in order to think about what you want more of. So make sure that you answer that first question very clearly. Get really clear on yourself. What is going to make me feel more abundant? What could I possibly see in my life? Well, me, Melissa, answering that question, like I said, I want more fun, I want more free time, I want more freedom, and I want more of a calm and peaceful environment, because I tend to get really riled up. As you can see, I have pretty high energy all the time, so I need to kind of like like woo-saw sometimes, right? So that's question one. Question two is, what would it take for you to infuse abundance into your lifestyle? So I came from a 10-year corporate human resources career at a Fortune 200 company. So Forbes 200 company, huge company, giant organization, global multi-billion-dollar pharmaceutical company. So what I really needed to do was to get clear on what my purpose was. Was my purpose working in human resources for that large company? I realized that it wasn't. So in order to infuse abundance into my life, I needed to step away from that environment, launch my career into entrepreneurship, launch Let's Get You Organized, set up my LLC, make my first hire, set up all the nitty gritty stuff like websites and social media and email marketing and all that fun stuff that goes into entrepreneurship. And then I got really clear on what I want. So I want more time, I want more freedom, I want more fun. I wasn't getting any of that in my corporate life. So sometimes these questions that you're asking yourself are going to sponsor some major changes. So hopefully you're ready for that. If you're not, just answer the basics. You know, it could be something as simple as, I want to get myself a Starbucks every morning, or I want to be able to take a walk with my husband every night, or I want to call my parents more, right? And get in touch with them more, or get in touch with long lost friends more. It could be something really simple like that. It doesn't have to be a major life shift like mine, where I left a 10-year career and, you know, threw my degree away and said, hey, entrepreneurship, I'm ready for you. So answer question number two. Then number three, what excites you? What are you passionate about? So I'm passionate about wellness. That could be physical, spiritual, mental, emotional, all of those things, holistic. I love wellness. I love helping others. I love promoting a life of freedom and less stress, more free time. And I love working for fair and equal standards. So, you know, making sure that if I'm pulling my weight, I'm seeing a direct result. I didn't see that in my corporate life. So I sponsored that type of environment as well. That was number three. Make sure that you really answer, what do you want more of? So it goes back to that question of, how can you foster that abundance in your life? More fun, more freedom, whatever it is, more intimacy, more friends, more time with family, whatever it is. And then number four, if you designed your life to feel more abundant, what would that feel like to you? So would you feel warm and snuggly? Would you feel more powerful, like you're a lion and you're ready to crush the world? Would you feel more safe? You know, would you feel more insulated and more like you have the support of your friends and family and reaching your goals and taking that next step in your life? What would that feel like to you if you designed your life to be more abundant? So get in touch with those emotions. And then number five, if you had all the means necessary, where in your life would you make the biggest impact? So in my life recently, it's been in my career, right? I left that corporate 10-year career at a Fortune 200 company and I launched into entrepreneurship, and here I am making that big impact. So for me, it was my career. I had already gotten clear on my health. In 2014, I lost 40 pounds. I'm only 5 feet tall, so 40 pounds overweight on a person that's 5 feet tall is a lot of weight, and I lost that weight through running, exercise, CrossFit, and then better nutrition, tracking my macronutrients and using a MyFitnessPal app and tracking my steps and doing all those fun things that we now have available to us with technology. So that was in 2014. I've kept the weight off. So first I got clear on my health, then I got clear on my career. Now I'm moving into a season of my life where I'm getting clear on my intimate relationships. So it's all happening, right? As soon as you open up your eyes to what's possible, and what you can promote in your life to be more abundant, to feel more abundant, to have more abundance, that's key. That's critical. You have to ask yourself these questions. So I've laid out the 5 questions for you in the worksheet, and I encourage you to sit down, really think about them, really get clear on what you want, and start small. You know, if this is like, whoo, over my head, you know, don't get scared. This is just day one. We're gonna dive in. You've got 7 days with me, and I promise you're in good hands. Thanks so much, and feel free to send me a message if you have any questions, comments, concerns, and also check out my Instagram. I'm at Let's Get You Organized. I post every single day on there, motivational quotes, texts, things like that. So hope to see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.